That's what I call a close encounter.
Channel awesome.
I mean, granted, it was a critical flop, and when this movie first came out, I was excited to see shit blow up. But after you get past the explosions, there is nothing creative or original about this movie. It's just human stereotypes trying to fight off alien stereotypes. Nothing more.
Well, I think that's just why people like myself connect to this movie so much. The fact that it's nothing more than a cast of simple characters coming together to protect the world from a common threat, unoriginality or not. You pretty much get what you're coming for, just a big budget B movie, nothing more and nothing less. Now everything has to be an intellectual piece, you know.
Boy, this is like the opening shot from that other sci-fi movie. What was it called again? Oh yeah, Suburban Commando.
What if it's taken from Star Wars? It's still an effective shot showcasing the aliens on arrival to Earth. Hell, I'll take this as an opening than 20 minutes of getting to know the boring characters in the sequel.
Another bright flash appears as we cut to the Extraterrestrial Intelligence Institute, who are just now noticing that the spaceship is approaching Earth. I guess it was just hiding behind the moon the whole time.
I'll admit I'm not the biggest expert on STEI technology, let alone technology from 1996, but considering the moon is over 375,000 kilometers away from Earth, did you really expect the radar to reach any further?
Cast, step forward and state your stereotype. I'm Judge Hirsch, I'm the Jewish stereotype. I'm Robert Lagaya, I'm the gruff military stereotype. I'm Randy Quaid, and I'm the redneck stereotype. I'm Brent Spiner, and I'm the geeky stereotype. I'm that guy from Mrs. Doubtfire, and I'm the gay stereotype. I'm Harry Connick Jr., and I'm the annoying best friend stereotype.
I am Jeff Goldblum, and I am in and of myself, a stereotype.
Polarizing stereotypes aside, that's a weird way to pronounce Judd Hirsch.
But more important things are going on, like how our government, with all their scientific technology, discovers that the alien ships are using our own satellites against us, sending out a signal that will eventually run out and probably mean an attack. Oh wait, no, sorry, this was figured out by one cable repairman whose job is to make sure that your HBO is coming in clear.
Yeah, a TV repairman who just so happened to be an MIT graduate. The only reason why he was there was because he was called over by his cable company to investigate a disruption in the TV transmissions and just so happened to have the knowledge to figure out the aliens' countdown.
Checkmate.
Good lord, Jeff Goldblum can make just about anything over dramatic, can't he?
Well, yeah. If the entire human race is at stake, wouldn't you take it just as seriously as him?
Man, you're never gonna get to fly the space shuttle if you marry a stripper.
That's right, his fiance's a stripper, and because of that, I guess NASA doesn't think he'll be mentally sound. You know, because the space program has produced some real examples of mental health in the past few years, haven't they?
Yeah, but all that went down after her NASA career, from which he was booed off after her incident went public.
And our prayers go out to the wives and children of those brave pilots. Indeed, God help us all.
Really? The newscaster just said, God help us all? Isn't that the equivalent of saying, a hurricane was spotted on the eastern coast? Panic! 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 We're all gonna die!
Not really, because with hurricanes we've had so much experience with them over time that we got to know how to properly deal with them. But considering this is their very first contact with hostile aliens such as these...
Yes! What about Boomer? Dude, lady, you have a kid with you. The dog and just close the damn door.
Yeah, Dad, try saying that nowadays, now that you're a cat owner.
Got your victory dance? Well, I got it right here, yeah!
Oh, wow, you are so dead.
As the good Reverend would say, why we're on this particular mission, we'll never know.
Hey, you know what else I love? Living. I love living. I hope to do a lot of living while I'm still alive. I'm just so lively. Wouldn't it be a great tragic...
We get it! Move on!
Ah! A sheet! A sheet! All my advanced scientific technology and I'm defeated by a sheet!
Well, to be fair, that maneuver might work to destroying normal pilots in normal dogfights as well.
It was what, in the 50s or whatever, you had that spaceship.
Oh god, you're not.
Roswell, New Mexico, yeah. No, you had the spaceship and you had the bodies.
You know, I'll believe it when I see... No, I don't believe it! You're actually saying that Area 51 really was an alien and that you never brought it to anyone's attention while the ships were landing?
Well, to be fair, at this point they've only seen the giant citywide starships and hadn't seen the aliens or the interstellar spacecraft until Will Smith's encounter with one, Hence why they hadn't thought to put 2 and 2 together at that point.
We have more implausible meetups to combine. Now let's see, what should we do here? I know, let's say Vivica A. Fox coincidentally runs into the First Lady. And Will Smith coincidentally runs into Randy Quaid, who coincidentally runs into the secret base, which coincidentally has the president in it.
I'll give it the first 2 coincidences, but the last 2 aren't convenient at all. Will Smith specifically led the refugees to the secret base, and the president had been specifically flown there so that he and the others would look at a spaceship that landed decades before.
Hey, here's a crazy idea. Why don't you have some security around? What if for some crazy reason you didn't give him anesthetic, he wakes up, emits an ear-piercing sound, knocks out all the power, kills the doctors, and uses the body of one of them to communicate with other people?
How do you know they didn't give the alien anesthetic to keep him asleep? For all we know, his alien body could work differently enough to make him immune to it.
And, wouldn't you know it, in the middle of the night, without any signals, without any clue of her location, he just happens to stumble across her.
How do you know he just came across her right then and there without looking around for her first?
So they reunite the president with his wife, but unfortunately she's bleeding internally and can't be fixed. Geesh, I felt like we barely knew her. That's because we did barely know her. Maybe if we didn't have 13 other characters in this movie, we would feel bad that this person dies.
You say that like this is the first time we even saw this character in this movie. Which it's clearly not.
An alien race that wipes out Earth but is killed by our viruses? Who ever heard of such a thing? Jerk off!
Yeah, but you're comparing 2 different things. That was a natural virus caused by earthly forces, while this is a computer virus engineered to infect a mothership. If anything, science is a bigger ripoff of War of the Worlds by that logic.
And just when you think this movie couldn't get any more silly cliches...
I'm a combat pilot, Will. I belong in the air.
That's right. The president of the free world is flying up in the air with the other fighter pilots.
I would just send you for the fact that you just dissed the president of the United States for fighting alongside his fellow citizens after he made that epic speech. In fact, that's just what I'm gonna do. But it's extremely hypocritical because wouldn't you go on to say this in your Pixels review?
They wanted to put me in a bunker. I said, no thanks. Instead, I'm gonna fight video game aliens and save the world.
Actually, that'd be pretty cool if Obama really did that. Now this raises another question. An alien ship from the 1950s isn't gonna cause any suspicion from the other aliens?
Well, considering that ships look the same even 4 years later, apparently not.
Eagle 1, Fox 2.
Aw, maybe you should have let a professional pilot fly.
But he is a professional pilot.
Really? So, all this advanced scientific weaponry and the answer was the equivalent of a cartoon character putting his finger in a gun?
More like the inside of the ship is so flammable that when the plane explodes, the flames easily spread. Kinda like Moonfall's impact on the director's career.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
Do I need to say it? Thank you. Thank you very much.